Well, what's this old sword got on the table today? This is unusual. Three humongous fixed blades in different kinds of sheaths. Well, I thought it was time to give some praise and a shout out to two fantastic custom sheath makers. As you may know, Morgan Cohen's will sell you his custom knives, but with no sheath. So it is up to you to get that sheath done. Since he wants nothing to do with making sheaths, he said he's not good at it and he doesn't want to be touching it. And I get that because, in a lot of cases, you do get a wonderful custom knife with a crappy sheath. And who wants to take away from the knife with a crappy sheath? So I sent out, after much research, and I have to thank Justin at Tier 1 Gear Reviews for the recommendations. It's the word I was looking for, recommendations, to two fantastic makers. Peter Guster on the leather sheaths out in Ohio, and Black Bear Custom Kydex out of Maine. I'm going to leave you the links to both of these gentlemen since they do absolutely amazing work. So whether you want leather or you want Kydex, you're going to get something absolutely, even if it's plain, spectacular up to museum work of art, particularly in the case of the leather. Certainly you can with the Kydex because Black Bear can put all kinds of doohickeys on the sheath. If you check his site out, he's got, he can put all kinds of packs and sub pouches and so on and so forth on that Kydex. I went for a little bit of flair with the overlay of the, look how nicely that matches the handle, by the way, of this Desert Tan Kydex. And they're both basket weave that matches the handle. The handle, by the way, we can take a close look at that, just talking about the knife for a moment, was hand dremeled into the G10 by Morgan Cohen's. And this one's got red liners, which I asked for. The fit of this sheath, there is zero rattle. And plenty of grommets. I asked for really no attachments since I'm going to put my own attachments on. Haven't decided what yet. This will accept anything from a tech lock to other types of clips, maybe even, DCC, what have you. There's some of those big double DCCs that I could put on here that would actually mount it securely horizontally. But I don't know how often I'm going to be carrying this thing. For all I know, I just tuck it in the waistband. But it is just amazing the way that it turned out. And there's the knife. This is the custom-made Commando knife by Morgan Koenscraft in Canada. I can see he's got the tiger stripe kind of camo going on there. It's got these really cool lines. It's bolted on. You can remove the handle slabs. It's a beast of a knife. It is a beast of a knife. Got enough room here for your thumb. I did do a review on it, so I'm not going to go into all the details of the knife, but it is an amazing knife. And this Kydex, let me just slip it back in here for a minute. Look at this. Oh, God. So good. Black Bear buffs the edges. He goes through a process that rounds all the edges. It looks, instead of like Kydex, it looks like it's a sheath molded to the knife. I don't know if you can see that, but everything's rounded. The overlay is rounded. The Kydex is rounded. Beautifully done grommets. And it is so secure in there, but at the same time, the release is perfect. Perfect. Going to go on to this one by Peter Guster Leather. This one is, I believe, cowhide. And on both of these, I asked that he just do this simple attachment so I can actually attach other things in there, slip underneath, use clips, fish it through a belt or a strap. what have you. So it doesn't make me carry this in any one particular way. Here we have eel skin and reindeer hide insets. Look at that, and look at the stitching, and look at the finishing of the edge. Something you never see on cheap sheaths, even decent sheaths. And everything is protected. So these overlap so that you don't have the underside of a snap hitting your handle and wrecking it up. And there is a protection there when the snap goes on. I mean, everything is exquisitely done. Here's the tanto. Yeah, it's an 8-inch tanto, custom tanto, fullered tanto, we call that, with a rosewood handle. No, cocobolo, I think. Cocobolo handle. Just so beautifully done. Light for a knife this size. Devastatingly sharp and pointy and piercy. Chamfered top edge, crowned edge on the top of the spine. Oh, I'm at a loss for words. So the Guster sheaths came in last week. I've been gushing over them ever since. The Kydex just came in today. So I figured, hey, why not do a combo on both sheath types from two makers. This is lined, by the way, on the inside. And with this style of finish, sometimes you get a little bit rub off of some of the liner fuzz. You just wipe it off and eventually it stops doing that. Like everything brand new needs to break in like a pair of leather shoes. This one for the fullered Bowie, which I'll show you in a minute, is antiqued canvas. And I believe he said safari alligator. Isn't that crazy? Could be dyed, I think, to get it to have that look. I'm not 100% sure. Look at the stitching on the insets and the rivets. These can be removed to take that back leather plate off. Look at that. Look at the brass screws. I mean, on both of these sheets, really. Canvas micarta there. Look at that Bowie. Oh, God. Look at that. So really an opportunity for me to show off these beautiful knives by Morgan Cohens once again as well. Fantastic work. Don't want to spend a whole lot of time. And these are secure. They're just about as secure as the Kydex. There you have it. Peter Guster leather, and Black Bear custom Kydex. Kudos to both of these gentlemen. Check for the links if you're interested. Take care now. Don't forget to give this vid a like and subscribe.